Episode monthly show here. We're recording this before the episode monthly show. Me and Alanna, because a lot of like I set the time usually, but I'm doing this for Alanna because Alanna, you can't sometimes meet us when I actually do the actual recording. So
Yeah.
you have your own segment over here. What's this segment about tonight on the episode monthly show? Tell us about it.
Well, it's good to be on the show, Derek. I hope you're having a good day. Hope everything
Thank
is
you.
great.
Everything's challenging behind the scenes a little bit. I'm just trying to reorganize some things. Sometimes reorganization is a challenge, but we all have to do that in life, you know.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, that's a topic in itself. Notice my haircut, Alana?
You're looking good. You're looking good.
I had
Hey.
this big bump back here
What
that
happened?
no, it grew like many years ago, and it was funny because one of my friends, I told him like many years ago, I said, "Get it checked out." I had the doctor see it, and it says it's just a fatty tissue. You know, like I don't know what kind of fatty tissue is. Is it Kleenex? Is it paper towel? I don't know. You know, but it's just noticeable. So sometimes when I have it short. So one time I used this as a prop for a movie. I pretended like my character bumped his head, like or a book fell on my head, and then bada boom, bada bing. You know? But so yeah, so you know, sometimes use it as a tool for a movie. You know, so tell us, Alana, what are we going to be talking about tonight over here on this segment?
Well, I thought I would bring up some things about, like different topics of, I don't know, like how versed you are with people in the music industry or if you work with any of those kind of people. We could talk about that. We could talk about music. Who have you interviewed in like,
Most recently, which I didn't air it yet, but most recently, what's her name? Um, I can't even think of it. Macy Gray.
wow, that's really impressive.
Thank you. Jeffrey Osborne in Rhode Island many times.
Yep.
Um, let's see. Oh, I was in Andy Grammer's dressing room in Atlanta. I interviewed I
Oh,
interviewed him twice up in Rhode Island and down here in Georgia.
nice.
I interviewed um, from New Edition Johnny Gill twice.
Nice.
Um, I'm just trying to think what other singer. Um, Rick Ross twice.
Nice.
Um, 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 Chili from TLC twice. Um,
Nice.
let's see who else.
So how do you get to meet all these people?
You gotta know where they are. You gotta know where they are. Where you know, like you have to not be afraid to stay out late. Like I was out there till 11:45, 11:30, trying to interview Macy Gray. You know, sometimes it's not going to be the biggest interview. You know, sometimes it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be the strongest interview. A lot of independent artists I interview daily. Like my other co-host, Melissa Rose. I always interview her throughout the years. Um, Same thing as Fed Hill, the group Fed Hill, the rap group in Atlanta. You know, so independent artists I've interviewed a lot more than well-known artists, but sometimes you got to know where they are and how if you can interview them and you know. But there's one actress on Roseanne though, Adela Barnes. I interview her every year.
Oh, okay.
She played Anne Marie on Roseanne. Um, um,
Oh, oh, nice
yeah,
person.
yeah, the black actress on Roseanne, and she was in Erin Brockovich. She
Oh,
was in I Enjoyed Angels with Hilary Swank. So I had the privilege of interviewing her. Like I met her in Atlanta, and I always interview her every year. So I recently put the interview up. You know, so you
mhm.
know that was something, you know.
Yeah, that's really great. So yeah, like I mean, I started, singing when I was like 5 years old, and I did chorus in school, things like that. I didn't actually start doing karaoke till I was like maybe I want to say I was 21, and I was in college, and I had two friends of mine, and one friend was having a birthday, and she was somebody that I worked with on campus, and her other friend who worked with us too. Like we all met in the parking lot, and she said we're gonna go out and do karaoke, and I had never been to karaoke.
What
Like
college?
I went to Rick. I went to Rhode Island College.
Okay, what'd you study there?
Okay, so I was a mass communications major, and I also have a double degree in psychology.
Double degree.
Well, yeah, I 2 degrees. I have a double BA. So I mean, yeah, so but so I studied that. And I went, the 4 years. But like so what happened was like um so the two of us, the three of us, we went to this place in North Providence, Rhode Island. And at the time it was called Bailey's. I think it was I think it was Bailey's Pub. It was a long time ago. But we went there and I had never sang karaoke before. I didn't know what to expect. There was a lot of people. It was a small bar, all of that. So a bunch of us, like the three of us, we went in there, and there was this girl there, and she sang Bette Midler, and everybody loved her. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do so good. But then when I got up to sing, like people really, really liked it.
Really?
And yeah, and I was shocked because I mean, I had sung in my life, but I never realized that like people would like it or have a thing for it. And the girl who sang Bette Midler was kind of miffed, but it was my first time, and I was having fun, and it was for fun. I mean, I don't take it seriously like some people take it super serious, but I don't take it too serious. But it went from there, and then I started singing karaoke at different places, and getting together with people that I knew and doing it, going up to this place called the Thirsty Beaver in Smithfield and doing it. And
Yes.
you remember that place?
Oh yeah, my friend goes there a lot.
Is it still in? I mean, I don't even know. I know there's one in Cranston. I don't know if there's one in Smithfield yet anymore. But this, like I said, this was a long time ago. I can't remember. But then, I just kept singing it through the years. And then, one thing led to another. I ended up singing it a lot. My first job out of college was I worked in an Alzheimer unit, and I would sing for all the residents, and they really loved it. And, it just kept going on, and I just kept getting bigger and bigger, and people would come out to see me a lot. And then 2 summers ago, I did my first professional singing job out in Wisconsin with a band.
Really?
Yes, I was chosen. I was in a karaoke group on Facebook, and I was chosen by this guy who had a band out near Milwaukee to come out there, and we did like karaoke. I did karaoke in the group, but he actually managed this band. It was him and his saxophone player buddy. So I flew out there and I sang in a festival kind of thing.
What state was this again?
Wisconsin, in
Well, I
Midwest.
was just talking to River about my son about Wisconsin because we're talking about different states, and I says, "Oh, you'd be a cheesehead if you moved to Wisconsin."
Yeah. Well,
Question,
they do.
Alanna, you
Yeah,
spoke about Bette Midler, right? You
I
spoke
didn't
about Bette
know.
Midler.
Well,
No,
I didn't
no,
sing Bette Midler. That girl did. That other girl that when I first sang
okay.
karaoke sang it, but
Let me get your
I don't
opinion on
sing
this.
Bette Midler.
Let me
I
get
don't.
your opinion on this for a second, okay?
Okay.
This is me singing from a distance. Bette Midler, Derek Shapiro from a
Oh
distance.
boy, let's hear you sing.
2023.
Oh,
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow capped mountains rise. I put the video together. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. Okay, so I'm just gonna play that. That's all. So
That's okay. That was very good. I love your video. You know, you have a lot of passion. I can tell you really love to sing, and you know that was a beautiful video. You definitely have the video skills. So bravo, bravo.
actually, I sung for one of my movies, but the YouTube got deleted. I don't. I was searching for another Ben Miller song. I sung "The Wind Beneath My Wings." I was searching for that when we were speaking.
Oh.
I guess I don't have that anymore, but I want to re-record it because it was a good song. Oh, you have your cat in the background.
Yeah, she's a mischievous one. Yeah, she likes to
Really?
climb around. You know.
Would you ever sing "The Cat's in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon"? Little boy blue, a man, right?
I've never sang that one, but I think you kill that one better than me.
Yeah,
I think you do all right with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan would say, "I killed it." Get it? Just killed it. The song.
Oh no, nah. Yeah. But yeah, no. So yeah, I know. I did sing with a band. I sang at a festival out in Wales, Wisconsin, and there was probably about 500 people there.
Really?
And yeah, he loved me. Like they said, they loved me. Like I flew out there. It was a paid job. They were really good, and we still keep in touch.
Yeah.
Recently, I did like some performing at the. They had karaoke at the Charlestown Seafood Festival down in Charlestown,
Charles
Rhode Island.
Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so I
never
did
been
some
to
of
the sea.
that.
I never been to the seafood festival in Charlestown, Rhode Island. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
all the amount of years, I've been in Rhode Island. Never. I mean, right now I'm in Georgia right now, but never been to the Charlestown Seafood Festival.
It's fun. They have rides. They have a ton of seafood.
When is it?
They
When is it usually?
It was last weekend, so I would say in the middle of August or beginning to mid August, I would say. So yeah, they have rides. They had the band, the AC/DC cover band, Dirty Deeds was there. They were excellent. I highly recommend them. They have tons of kiosks with food, and they have a couple of kiosks where they sell things. They do karaoke. It's a good time. It really is
Right.
fun. Yeah. So if you
Now,
ever get back up here, you should go.
yeah. Well, actually, let me ask you a question now. So different festivals. Have you ever been to the Topsville Fair up in Massachusetts?
Yes.
I went there with my kids as a patron, and I went there as a vendor, working as a vendor before. And I used to always get free food because I say I have a podcast. I'm gonna do a free thing on there, so I would sometimes get free food. So festival foods, I think, seem better than restaurant foods. What do you think?
I mean, it depends on what you're getting. Like, what do you usually get?
Well, especially when you go to the Italian Federal Hill Festival in Providence, Rhode Island.
Hmm.
I would get the chicken palm. Oh my god, the chicken palm or the meatball sub. And they put the Parmesan cheese on it. I mean, and then you get the Zipoli. You know what I'm saying? Zipoli.
Hmm.
So oh my god, think about the Federal Festival. I might be up there for October. You never know for the Columbus Day Festival.
Yes, yes. Columbus Day, yes.
Yeah.
That's what people say. They still call it Columbus Day. There's people who call it something else, but, I
Well,
guess.
the thing is, I remember like back in the day when during the Columbus Day Festival, who always would broadcast there, and I've acted with this guy, and I interviewed him was the late Buddy Cianci.
Mm.
He was awesome as a mayor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was great. God
He
rest
was.
his soul. He was so great. He was the Prince of Providence, as they
Yes, he
say.
was. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
he had a good sense of humor. He knew how to get things done, And one thing, death can bring your exes together. I remember I was going through the separation with my ex, and my ex-wife called me up when Buddy Cianci died. He says, "You know that Buddy Cianci died?" I says, "Of course I do." But death can make you talk even to your exes. Is that something?
Yeah. They say that most people only get together for weddings and funerals.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was thinking, do you think it'd be cool if I looked in the newspaper and I saw who died, so I could go to the funeral for free food?
I don't know about that. I can't say. It depends.
Well, I always want to try to be a wedding crasher too, and just go there for free food, And imagine if I met my future wife being a wedding crasher or at a funeral.
Just never know. It could happen.
Well, that'll be cool now. Meet it. So, yeah. Trying to get the fake tears, oh my God, it's so sad that he died or she died.
See, that's what you gotta do. You gotta play on the people's sympathies. That's
Exactly.
how you meet. That's how you can meet someone.
Yes, that might happen, Alanna. That might happen. So what else do you want to talk about, Alanna?
Okay, so what else can we talk about? Well, okay, today's VJ Day in Rhode Island. I don't think do they celebrate that in Georgia? Or do you get the day off in Georgia?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Not in Georgia, no. But actually in Massachusetts, they have Patriots Day.
They do.
Yep. But the question is, right? Wait a second. I'm just looking this up for a second.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay. So it's victory over Japan.
Yes.
But what happens? Okay, now I don't know. I don't have the guys here, but okay. But why don't they have Women's Vajayjay Day?
Listen, I have no idea. I don't know how I feel about that day.
If Dylan was listening, Dylan was on the thing, he'll be just going, leaving the room. See, I gotta get some cringe out there with you too, right?
Why not? Hey, listen, it's our podcast. We do what we want tonight.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna play this one with and get Vinny's and Dylan's thoughts on this segment too.
Okay.
So VJ Day today. As we're taping this, because victory over Japan from World War II, and Rhode Island's the only day that celebrates this. But like again, Patriots Day in May during the Boston Marathon in Massachusetts. That's the only state that celebrates Patriots Day up in Massachusetts.
Why? Do you know?
I don't know. It's I think it's the second week in May or the third weekend. No, it's in April. I think it's in April. Yeah, it's in April.
I didn't even know what month it was, so you're better than me.
Patriots Day in Massachusetts is in April. It's always 2 weeks before the Walk for Hunger, because I go to the Walk for Hunger up in Massachusetts, and it's funny because I used to do telemarketing, so I used to call people, especially in Massachusetts. I would say, "Hey, Happy Patriots Day," and it's like, So, and I used to live in Massachusetts too for a little bit too, for 10 years, So, but I always work on every holiday anyway, so it's like, So you like the holiday victory over Japan?
What's that?
You like the holiday victory over Japan?
Sure, why not? I'll celebrate Pink Bunny Day if it's you get the day off, right?
but now, should people have Japanese food on Victory over Japan Day?
I don't know. I don't even know why other states don't celebrate it, and that's not me being like ignorant on the subject. I really don't know why we're the only state that does it.
And again,
I wish I didn't.
Massachusetts only does Patriots Day, so like
Yeah.
Massachusetts and Rhode Island are like their own separate countries.
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea. I'll eat Japanese food on VJ Day. Why not?
Yeah. Or if there was a holiday for JJ Day, I would have Japanese food on that day too. All right. So,
Oh
what,
man.
see what I love about the podcast too. I love you doing this because we do it for passion. You know, if you don't do if you don't have passion, number one, you're not gonna have a good podcast. And one thing we found a way to still do this tonight. And to do it around your schedule because doing half the things I do it for passion. I mean, I'm going 2 hours away tomorrow, the day we record this. I'm going 2 hours away tomorrow to do some open mic night, and
Oh.
Alpharetta, Georgia. Which
Oh
I've been
wow.
there before. And then I'm going 2 hours away next week to do karaoke in Atlanta. Which this karaoke.
Wow. Is
You
that
know,
how far you is that how far you have to go to do karaoke?
no, this karaoke over here in Augusta, but I'm going to be working in Atlanta area anyway, so I'm
Oh,
going to go
okay.
back.
Okay.
Yeah. So how far would you go for karaoke? Because I've traveled to Maine to do karaoke, New Hampshire, but I'll work up there. I won't just go up there. I'll work up there.
Huh. That's cool. You'll do a gig up there.
Like I'll just I'll work around. Do my sponsors and work up there. But like, how far would you go for a karaoke gig?
I've been as far as Chicago. I've done it at the Speakeasy in Chicago. This place
Right.
called the Speakeasy in Chicago, I think it is.
Right.
I've seen it done in England.
You went to
Yeah,
England
yeah, I've been to England. Yep.
for karaoke?
They have tons of it. I went to this place. I went to Northern England where the Beatles are from, Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they have like Matthew Street, like the birthplace of the Beatles. And they have all these pubs that do karaoke constantly, huge crowds. I think they call it, there's one part called Karaoke Road. I could be wrong on that, but they
Sure.
have all these bars and they do karaoke and it's amazing. And the people come out. They
Yeah.
have all the Beatles pubs that they played at before they became famous. You can go to
Oh,
Penny Lane. You can go to Strawberry Fields. It's really great.
really? They have karaoke row in Boston at Fatal Hall. There's like the three places, Sissy K's and two other places. Because I remember when I used to work at Walmart for 6.5 years, around before the pandemic and around the pandemic time, I ended Walmart, and I used to go to Boston all the time at Fatal Hall, and there was three different places on a Sunday that would do karaoke. So I would sometimes go after my shift on a Sunday and
Wow.
go to Faneuil Hall, and they would have it on like all three places, like Sissy K's, this Chinese place in Boston, and this other
Mm,
place in Boston. Would all three of them would have it right near each other?
that's cool. Was that um so this place that you went to karaoke at in Faneuil Hall, is that used to be Dick's Last Resort?
No, 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 no. I remember that I actually brought one of my olden days of doing my episode monthly show. I broadcasted at Dick's Last Resort with my ex-wife. Yes,
Oh, really?
yes. You remember
Yeah.
Dick's Last Resort? Wow, that's something.
I
That's
do.
that was a good place. I, I
Definitely.
I like that place. What did you like about that place?
Well, I went there when a long time ago when one of my friends turned 21. At the time she turned 21, and we took like this limo up from where she lived or something, and that place was fun then, like,
Yeah.
and of course, there was drinking and fun times and getting back in and out of the limo. We're definitely glad we took a limo because it was her 21st birthday, went all out. It's So what I remember most about it was fun.
Yeah.
We went and everybody was partying in there, and there was music. And when you're only like 20s, it's a fun place to come to. She lived in like southeastern Mass, and I'm in Rhode Island, so we went up in a limo, and it was great. For someone who's 21. I
And
mean,
Dick's Last Resort were rip on people.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they would just joke with you. It was a joking place, and so I got to interview the manager there, and it was a cool place. We got free food, me and my ex-wife, when I broadcasted there, and I
Oh,
kind of did a segment. I have the old segment someplace. If I could pull it up, I'll send you the link afterwards. But I remember I was doing "Where in the World is Derek Shapiro" to my producer. So I was he had to guess where I was, and I was at Dick's Last Resort for the segment. I mean, for the whole
oh,
show.
oh,
It's not,
wow.
right in Faneuil Hall. So what's another thing I want to talk about before we end the show? Or before we end this next segment?
Okay, so one other topic. Let's see. Well, um, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Okay, so I guess the last thing we can talk about is your movies. Have you been
Yes.
doing any movies?
Yes. I just got finished wrapping up my movie for next year, which is called Summertime Madness. And I played two different characters in that. And No Lips No Teeth Chapter 3 has been out since July 4th. And then I have a movie coming out October 1st called Horror Night. So I originally did 3 horror nights back in the day, but I had some problems with my old YouTube. So I recreated Horror Night, and I played the bad killer, Rottweiler. So I have 2 songs. I actually literally tonight I'm trying to put together the trailer maybe after this,
Oh.
and I could get the trailer done for next month, because September 1st is rolling around quickly, and then October 1st is going to roll around just like that. So I have 2 more movies before the end of the year. I have Horror Night and Holidays at the Mall. So Holidays at the Mall, I play Paul. And so from Rottweiler Killer and a wholesome character named Paul. So that's my 2 ending movies of the year, because I first did the movie back in this spring. What was the movie I did? I can't even remember the movie I just did.
No Lips, No Teeth, and
No, but the other
there was the
movie.
one you did around Easter, and I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Yes, Dreams.
That's
And
it.
yes, Dreams. I can't think of it. I couldn't believe it. I forgot. But yeah, Dreams, No Lips No Teeth, Chapter 3. Horror Night is coming out October 1st, and then Thanksgiving Day comes Holidays at the Mall.
Very
And
good.
yes, so a lot of things in the works. You're going to be on my movie sometime, Alanna.
Okay. What should I
Yeah.
play?
Whatever you want to play. I mean, if you want to play a bad character, a good character, like one movie you can play a good character, one movie you can play a bad character. It's like me and Dylan and Vinny. We get to play different characters. We get to play demented characters. Sometimes we get to play good characters. It's all in what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And we're all co-writers. This is all improv when we're doing the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I've been on my friend's movie that was more scripted, and my movies, like sometimes it's scripted, kind of like especially if I do a scene first and I might have you react to the scene. That could be more scripted, but it's mainly 90. It's 99% improv, based on my thoughts in my head. Based on my thoughts in my head. You know what I'm saying?
So you're kind of you're kind of under the gun. You got to think of something that goes with it, like ad lib it or like.
Yeah, it's very like organic. My movies, like it's very organic. Like we definitely you would definitely have creative control of your own character. but sometimes I had to tweak it. You know what I'm saying? So as a director and as an editor, you got to tweak it sometimes just to make sense. But mainly, I don't do much tweaking. I really don't. The thing is, sometimes, especially if you have a scene that has a phone call on my scene, I let you kind of decide what you want to say to the phone call on my scene. Sometimes I feed the people the lines. Sometimes, to make it sense. But basically, if we're doing like a scene, this, outright me and you in person, we'll just improv back and forth and just feed off each other like a tennis match,
Yeah.
which makes it that much organic.
We could do a scene, like a pretend scene now. You make up something and we act. I don't know.
Okay.
That works.
Oh, this will be fun. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. So that guy Brett I showed you. We'll do a scene meeting Brett.
Okay, I'll try. Let's do it. Okay.
Okay. Brett, what's going on?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Wait, no, you're not Brett, but we both. Oh no, how are we gonna do this?
Okay, what am I doing?
Okay, so no, I know how we do this. Okay, so I'll tell you how I met this guy named Brett. Okay, so I met this guy named Brett. Oh my God, he has funny hair, funny teeth. Did you see the picture of Brett the other day? What do you think about the picture of Brett?
Oh my God, he is just. I don't know. Like, I've been set up with better looking guys than that. He's just kind of gross. He could use a dentist.
Definitely a dentist, and definitely get a wig. The thing is, I offered him a dentist a few years ago. He never took it, and hair club to get his hair redone.
Yeah.
He never took it. But the thing is, I smelled him the other day because I actually saw him at the store. He hasn't took a shower in days.
Oh, don't be a dip, take a drip or something. Yeah, just take a shower. Please, take a shower.
Take a shower. But the thing is, you can't eat when you see him.
No, huh?
No. So how was that acting?
I think that was great.
Yes. That was called roasting on Brett.
Is he a real person?
Oh my God. We call him sometimes on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, you said like the crank yanker thing like you do. That's right. Yeah. That's I know. Okay, that guy. Yeah.
But
Got it.
Yep. So movies are very organic,
Yeah.
We could try this one. I'll pretend I'm dying, okay? Because I did a dying movie before. I had this disease. I only have 2 days and 2 months to live. Should I tell 2 more jokes before I die in 2 months and 2 days?
Wow, I guess. Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you a lump sum of money. That would be my gift to you when I gotta leave my money to somebody.
I don't care about the money. I just care that you're okay.
I'm gonna see a doctor about maybe I can live maybe for 2 months after that. I don't want you. Yes, but if I die, make sure Dylan gets my jokes.
Okay.
All right. How do we do?
We did good. You did great.
We did a comedy movie or we did a serious movie? See?
We did.
All right. So, Alanna, thank you for being part of the podcast. This is very organic too. This is organic, like Whole Foods,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you, Alanna.
No problem. It was fun.
All right. Yes. more to come. Hopefully next month too, in the month of September. Okay.
Oh, kids going back to school.
People already go back to school here in Georgia already.
They are?
Yeah, beginning of August. They go down. They go to school early.
When do they get out?
They got in May.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I gotcha.
Yep.
Aren't
Well,
they
there's one
hot
school
though?
district in northern Georgia that started school July 25th. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh. Don't they get hot though in the class?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, thank you very much again, Alanna, for being part of this, and much more to come.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.